Froggitt's back again. Never mind. In the sunshine and the rain, never mind. If you're looking for a friend on whom you can depend, you'll find Selwyn is the end. But never mind, no, never mind.
Go on, here you go. Oh. Hey, it's all right.
It's a bit thin out there, Mum.
Oh, Mum.
Don't get off!
Selwyn, what have you been doing?
Stock taking.
Stock taking?
Yeah, stock taking. I was helping Raymond around the club.
But you don't do stock taking with your head.
Selwyn does.
Of course you do. Well, you do the counting part with your head, don't you?
That's with the inside of your head. Oh, you haven't got a bandage on the inside as well, have you?
Great, isn't it?
You do most of your things with your head, don't you, Selwyn?
It wasn't stock taking that caused this, so it's when I fell down the steps. Raymond had to go and answer the telephone, you see.
I don't see.
Well, he was standing at the top of the steps and the telephone...
I don't want to know.
Come here, Rowan, it don't hurt. It's only a flesh wound.
Oh, well, I'm glad it doesn't hurt. I don't mind you hurting yourself as long as it doesn't hurt.
Get off her, Mum.
Well, I thought you said it didn't hurt.
Changed my mind.
Shall I put some on, Mrs. Froggitt?
Oh, yes, thank you, love.
Oh, Vera.
Hello, Selwyn. What have you done to your head?
Been stock taking.
You don't do stock taking with your head.
That's what Aunt Murray said. No, I fell down the steps.
Yeah, we know. Raymond had to take a telephone call.
It's only a flesh wound, but don't touch it, Vera.
I wouldn't dream of touching it.
What were you doing stock taking in the first place?
Well, I read this article in the Times. It were a special top management supplement, you know, and it said that like us people in top management ought to help the workers on the shop floor if we want to have industrial peace.
But you're not top management.
I am when I'm in the club because I'm on the committee. And Raymond might be in the steward. He's a worker, isn't he? So I said to the lads, let's help him with the crates, like, you know. And, do you know, we shifted 150 crates off a lorry into the cellar.
And did you get it?
Did we get what?
Industrial peace.
Not exactly, no.
Why not?
120 of them were empties. he went raving mad, he did. He went potty up. Hale just remembered. I promised to help him with his crisps and nuts.
I reckon he'll end up going on strike.
He says he's thought about it, but he can't at the moment. He's got too much work to do. Imagine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, Selwyn, hang on. 5, 6.
Hey, but these are cheese and onion here.
I've counted them, Selwyn.
Sorry, Raven.
5, 6.
Hey, it must be
7,
great
8.
having me to help you. Hey.
Excuse me, a pint of bitter.
And a draft Guinness over here. And mine's a lager.
We've been here 5 minutes and we're the committee.
Hey, while you're having a consultation, shall I shift these?
A good idea, Selwyn. And try and stay with them.
Here you go.
Now, just give me 2 minutes.
Somebody get the first aid box. No, hang on. With a bit of luck, it might be an ambulance job. Are you all right?
Fantastic.
Pity. Right, Ren. You'll be able to sell these for tuppence extra.
How do you make that out?
There's more crisps in each packet. I mean, they're literally more out.
Well, thanks for putting the boxes away, Selwyn.
Mr. President, are we or are we not going to be served? I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's a mockery.
It's a crisis. I wouldn't mind if we were just ordinary members.
Hey, why don't you call an emergency special committee meeting, Mr. President?
Good idea, Selwyn. Emergency committee meeting, unanimously.
Shall I bring some drinks up?
Immediately, if not sooner.
OK, Raymond, you know what it is, don't you? It's a pint of bitter, pint of draft Guinness and a pint of lager.
And the usual for you, Selwyn?
Pint of cooking and a bag of nuts.
Sorry, no nuts. Had a box delivered, but I can't find it.
What, whole box of nuts? Oh, hell. Wonder what's happened to them.
Probably been smuggled out of the country.
Hey, shall I go and ring Interpol?
They haven't a branch in Scarsdale.
What do you know? It's under an assumed name.
What assumed name?
Mother Care. I'll see you in a minute, all right, Raymond? I'll not be getting. Well, but you thought I'd drop them. Come down! Yeah, lads. Right. Lager. Draft Guinness. And bitter. I'm sorry, I only saved mine.
It was hardly worth waiting for, was it?
What are we going to do about Raymond?
Well, it's a bit strong. 10 minutes to get served.
12 and a half, I timed it.
I bet that's a new Welsh national record, isn't it, Duff?
It's not funny, Selwyn.
No, but you can't really blame Raymond. I mean, he's a bit worried at the moment. You know, he's lost some nuts.
He's not the only one.
No, he has, honestly. He's lost a whole box of nuts.
A box of nuts missing? That represents a week's profit.
I don't know what's come over Raymond. The service is shocking.
And that stock taking's up the creek.
And his fingernails aren't all that clean.
I know, but honestly, you can't blame him. He's got too much work to do. He's overworked.
Overworked? We gave him a day off not long ago. When was it?
November the 17th.
There you are.
1974.
Listen, he's had his day off, so what's he complaining about?
Hey, why don't we just get somebody to help him?
Hey, what about a barmaid?
What, do you mean a female one?
You're getting warm, Selwyn.
I know, but you can't advertise for a barmaid, though, can you? It's illegal now. I mean, it's discrimination. You've got to advertise for a bar person. There were article about that in the Times.
In the Times, I...
Look, we'll advertise for a bar person.
A bar person with nice legs. They'll get the message.
Hey, can we put an advertisement in the Times? I've never done that before.
Will we act as well? We'll put a card in a post office window. Show of hands. Unanimously.
Fancy a barmaid?
You'd fancy anything.
Fancy a bag of nuts. 17. They won't be able to answer any of these. Hey, how would you go about selling a combined harvester to a fisherman?
What you read was better, Selwyn.
No, these are awkward questions I'm planning for job interviews. We're interviewing persons at the club this afternoon.
What kind of persons?
Female ones. You know, ladies like. We're trying to find an assistant for Raymond. We haven't half had some applications.
How many?
Well, 2 up to now, but I bet we get some more. It'll be fantastic. I'm on the interviewing panel. I'm going to be the hard man.
The hard man? You?
Have you seen him on the Sweeney on the telly? Fantastic. I could become Scarsdale's McLeod. No, because, I mean, you know, they have a nice one who goes and fetches the tea and that. And then they have the hard one who asks all the awkward questions, like that one about the combined harvester.
Combined harvester?
Yeah, it's good. That's nearly unanswerable, that.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
No, it is, Morris. It's a bit like, is there a God? Here, I've got 17 altogether. Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, it's not as easy as you think, you know, being in top management, having to make momentous decisions that may affect the livelihood of the underprivileged. I mean, that's why people in top management, they have to delegate authority, you know, so they can have a bit of a rest before the interviews. I mean, that's why they always have chauffeurs to drive them around and Rolls Royces.
You're all dressed up, oh, ma'am.
Well, you've got to be dressed up when you're going for an interview for an executive position.
Selwyn Froggitt's on the move. Never mind. Selwyn Froggitt's in the groove. Never mind. When he's riding on his luck, heading straight into the mark. Well, the best thing is to duck. Never mind. No, never mind.
Morris, what's the matter?
It's our mum. She's off down at the club. She wants to get that job as a barmaid.
Your mother? Ooh, she's got no chance.
Well, I know that, but... Well, how do you know?
'Cause I'm getting the job, that's why.